Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to be interviewing the one, the only, Alukian. Say hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm excited. Alright, let's get some questions and I don't know, let's have a good game.
Yeah. I'm just going to be interviewing you. For the people who probably haven't read the title, I'm going to be interviewing Alukian. So yeah, that's basically it. So the first question I got here is, what was your inspiration to become a YouTuber?
So, I was inspired by YouTubers like Superjombombo, Aliens Rock, Asian Sensation. I was just watching other YouTubers play Btd, and I realized they were literally just recording while playing, and it's like, why can't I do that? So I gave it a shot, and yeah, that's what inspired me.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I would say most people start their channel because they watch YouTubers.
Yeah. The second question I have here is, how did it feel when you reached each milestone?
So I guess, I don't know, it's really interesting because something like 100 subscribers is crazy. I was really excited to have 100 subscribers. 1,000 was my initial goal actually. And so 100 to 1,000 were really cool. It's just like, yo, we hit our goals.
Yeah.
And 100 was really special just because it just like, I don't know.
Yeah, you like your first few subscribers. Not few, but like your first subscribers.
Right, we no longer have like 0 subscribers.
Yeah, like you get the feeling that you're actually building a community.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, from that point, 10,000 was pretty crazy. 50,000, it got crazy. And I stopped, I don't know, like the main goal would start to be like 100,000 stuff. So every time it was 100,000, it was cool to hit like each, 10K, and I would do a live stream and have fun with it. But the heart was really set at 100K. So 100K was pretty, gosh darn cool. And here we are, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. The second question I have for you is like, because one of your earliest videos that blew up kind of was Quincy beats A's UMG on Britain's Got Talent. And it 2 years ago, and it has like 50,000 views right now. I'm not exactly sure. Well, how did it feel to see that your video did so well? It was like one of your first too.
Yeah, so it was really special. And honestly, I'm excited. I was really excited for that video because that was like my first. I actually like tried for that video. All the other videos were just like I just recorded, just tried to get something out there. But that video I actually tried, and so I was really excited. I was really happy with that video. It was my first video, 100 views, and 100 views. It doesn't seem that crazy. Oh, watch out here.
Oh God. Well, that didn't. Oh. But yeah, carry on.
But yeah, over time, it definitely didn't hit 50K until a while because I had it as my main video for my channel homepage. But it's really cool just to see a video that old, like third video ever made, I believe. Just get that high up, and that's really cool. And a lot of people really enjoyed it. In fact, Ninja Kiwi, one of Ninja Kiwi's employees actually commented on it, which is really cool.
Wow, that's insane. Like, did he comment on it like when it first came out, or did he comment on it later?
It was later. I think it was about probably a year later.
A year?
Yeah, it was Bruno and Lucky.
But yeah. Anyway, the next question I have is, do you have, because, alright, there are a lot of, like, let's just get this out of the way. There are a lot of people, like, especially in this day and age, that want to start a YouTube channel. Like, let's be honest. So,
yeah.
Do you have any advice to those people? Because there are probably a lot of comments on your videos asking, oh, how do you do YouTube, and how do you grow your channel? So, do you have any advice to those people?
Yeah, so I do get this question a lot, especially in live streams. Where people ask, like, how do you start a channel? And it's kind of like, how do you win in Btdbattles? It's not a question you just answer like, super easily. And on top of that, I'm trying to figure it out too. Like, if I could be at 1 billion subscribers right now, I totally would. Like, I'm trying my best to blow up as well.
Yeah.
So the best advice I could give is to have fun, 100%. Because when you're starting a channel, you're not getting subscribers, you're not getting money or anything. So it's all about having fun. Because if you don't have fun, then it just feels like unpaid work, and you're gonna burn out and not
very quickly.
On top of that, you just want to try and be consistent. You want to try and improve your video, and you want to try get the best thumbnails possible. There's two things: thumbnails. There's average view duration and click-through rate.
Yeah.
So click-through rate, you want to try and get the best thumbnail possible without clickbaiting. And then average view duration, you want to keep them watching as long as possible.
Yeah.
So just try to make the best videos you can, and most importantly, have fun with it. That's the biggest tip. If you have fun with it, it'll be great.
Yeah, if you have fun with it, like, if you have fun, especially when starting out, that's great. Like, if your channel also grows fast, that's just an added bonus.
Right. And if you are having fun, then no matter what, you're winning, because I think PewDiePie said this in a video, but you're having fun, so it's not a waste of time at all. If you end up quitting YouTube a month later, it was still good because you had fun. Yeah, because like for most people, it just starts out as a hobby and then evolves into a career. Right. Yeah, that's how it starts for pretty much every YouTuber, honestly.
Yeah, basically. Anyway, the next question that I have here is, since this is kind of a question that's been floating around by a lot of people, and what's your opinion on Btdbattles 2?
I would say, okay, so number one, I love Btdbattles 2. I love it so much, and maybe a little too much. I'm almost hesitant to criticize it, because Btdbattles 2 happening. The fact that Btdbattles 2 is even a thing makes me so excited. And so I'm like, I don't even want to criticize it at all. It's just like perfect. It's fantastic. But yes, there are things that definitely need improvements. I would say I love it, and it has the potential to be one of the top games.
Yeah.
In the future. It's so exciting.
They're gonna be like freaking like Btdbattles 2 competitions. Like I know we already have like Koth. I mean like official competition with like stadiums and whatever. For some games that there's already that. Like think of Fortnite or League of Legends.
Right, and it's really exciting because Ninja QE has put like over 3 years into this game so far, and just creating and stuff. And so they definitely have things just planned right around the corner, just really exciting. So in a year, this game's gonna look so different, and hopefully all the bugs are out of the way, and it's balanced, and it's gonna be so hype.
Definitely. I can't wait either. So the next question I have for you is, if you don't know, for the people watching this, if you actually don't know why this collab is even happening, it's because I made a video on basically the history of Alukian, and I sent it to him. So that's why this is happening. And I wanted to ask you personally, like, what did you think of the video particularly?
Honestly, I can't remember as much of the video because it's been a little bit.
Yeah.
I remember really enjoying it. I do think I liked it more than the average viewer because, you know, it really relates to me, right?
Yeah.
This is something that's really cool I can relate to, and you did a fantastic job of doing a great overview. It was a great time watching it and just looking back, so I loved it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. The only thing I personally didn't like about it was like the audio, but I can't change much about that because I don't have a microphone.
Yeah, you do the best you can. Your mic sounds fine right now.
Yeah, it's built into my tablet. I'm like grateful that this tablet is actually very good for YouTube.
Yeah.
Like genuinely.
Yeah, it sounds really good for a tablet.
Yeah. Now, another question about the video is, what did you think, like, on looking back at the history of your channel from beginning to end? What did you think?
I guess the biggest thing is that it's just cool to see. I think a lot of people get the impression that's like, you know, like Mr. Beast or any big YouTuber, they kind of forget about, you know, the earliest channel, but you always remember the early days, you know. It has a special place. But it's really cool to see how far we've just, you know, come along. It's like really cool because when I started the channel, I had like zero idea what would happen. You know, I did not. You know, you just don't know. Like, am I going to be doing this 5 years later? Am I going to quit next week? Like, what's going on? So it's really cool to see how far we've come.
Definitely. And I've personally been there for like, I think since like you had 1K subs, I think. I'm not exactly sure.
Thank you.
But I've been watching for a long time. I never thought I would be in a Discord call interviewing one of my favorite Bloons tubers.
Aww.
And that is actually true. Yeah. Anyway, the next question is, again related to the video, like if there was something that you could per se change about it, like I'm also talking about like with the editing and stuff, and with like the transitions and like the clips that I used and whatever, like, is there anything that you would particularly want to change about it, or would you just leave it?
Again, I can't remember it all the way, to be honest.
Yeah, understandable.
But no, I guess it's tricky because as unless you are Alukian, I guess, right? You're not gonna know every little clip and every little thing that happened, of course.
Yeah.
But no, I think you did a really good job of pacing with it. And yeah, just jumping from milestone to milestone, I think that was a really good way to format the video.
Yeah.
And then let's express the feedback. And after this video, I can try and review it and give better feedback.
Yeah.
But honestly, I did enjoy watching it. That's all I can say. And you know, if that's what happened, that's your goal as a YouTuber.
Yeah, just to make the best content, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try not to die here because I don't have any more defense.
That's a good idea.
You know, try not to die. Some personal advice. Yeah. Anyway, the next question I have here is, how did YouTube affect your life? Like.
Okay. Alright, sorry. Oops.
Oh. I thought I was gonna die. Oh my god. 16 lives. Ooh.
We're good.
Eek, as you would say.
Yeah.
Eek.
But yeah, I guess regarding real life, I mean, it's crazy because certain parts of my life I like, you know, ignore YouTube. Certain parts of life I post a lot. But the biggest change is that number one, it's my passion. You know, if someone asks like, "What's your passion about?" YouTube automatically became that thing, and that's really cool because before that I didn't really have
a passion.
Like, yeah, I didn't know what to say. Like what I'm passionate. I didn't really know my purpose in life, and I still don't know my purpose in life, to be honest. But it's something cool that I have.
Yeah, takes a long time to find your purpose in life.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. The next question I have is, how did college affect your YouTube channel? Because I'm pretty sure it affected it quite heavily.
Yeah, okay, good question. And it's finicky. So number one, it made it harder to upload, honestly.
Yeah.
Regarding classes and just like
of course.
clubs, meeting people. Right, and so there's that, and also it just made it physically more difficult to upload. Having a roommate, having to move my equipment to stream and record places, it did make it pretty tricky. On the other hand, being independent from my parents and kind of having to be on my own, it kind of made me feel. In college, I feel like my work ethic improved so much, and so I was able to upload a little bit more in college in some aspects.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of a balance right now. It's good and bad, and I've definitely improved a lot as a creator. And actually, it's really cool because I got a lot of programs through the university that I was able to try and help improve my thumbnails and editing and stuff. So as I just learn more and more, I'm getting better each day.
Alright, I'm assuming because if you've already said this, I probably haven't seen you say, but what are you actually studying in university, if you don't mind telling me? Because I genuinely don't know.
So that's kind of one of the freakiest things, because right now I love YouTube. YouTube's like my passion. As for college, I'm not sure what I want to study. There's a lot of great things. There's things that I enjoy, but I'm not sure if I want to do them for a career. I don't know yet.
I assume you would be studying something like film, because I know that's a thing. Or you can study film specifically to better produce your videos. But I mean, BTD videos usually don't require that much editing.
Right.
Now, here's the next question. Again, that kind of has to do with the college thing. Do you have any tips? I guess since you've already kind of moved past it, the beginning parts, when you went to college, do you have any tips for what to do when something big happens in your life, that drastically changes your entire schedule? Do you have any tips for that? I guess.
You mean with YouTube?
Yeah. College, it's a big thing, and you have to make time for it. So do you have any tips on how to handle that? I guess.
Yeah, it is finicky. I used to be under the impression that there's always time. You can always make time, but sometimes it's really difficult, especially things in real life build up. And I would say real life does have to come first. YouTube will always be there and stuff, but there's some things like school which are really important. And I would say it is important. Real life is super duper important, and most of the time you do want to put that first. So try and get that out of the way, and then just post when you can. If you have a final, if you have a huge test, study for the test, knock it out of the park, and then get back on the Bloons grind.
You're back on the Bloons grind. All right. Good advice, honestly. Next question is, how do you feel about the change of the Bloons community? Because if you look back at when Btdbattles first released, and then now, you'll probably see from what I've heard, you'll probably see a big change in the community itself. So what do you think of that, or have you not noticed it really?
Yeah. So I guess if you look over the span of a few years, of course it's changed a lot. And it's cool. It actually just seems to keep growing. I think a lot of people are under the impression that Bloons is Bloons. I played that game back in 2nd grade, but it's still going. It's still growing, and it's kind of the game that just never dies. It's so ridiculously fun that even Battles 1, with barely any updates, it stayed alive for so long, and it's honestly still still got players to this day and stuff. It's so crazy. Definitely. It's always a ton of fun, and there's so much variety that the game. There's always more to do, I guess.
Yeah, I think speaking of the variety thing, I think that Battles 2 needs, if they do want to stay alive, is especially the modes. In Battles 1, you have R3 Bonanza, or Speed with Fire, all of that. I think Battles 2 would need that. Imagine. You have free paths.
That is going to be a thing.
Yeah, you have free paths, you have tier 5s, so many different strategies and new towers, and then you also have new modes that you can use them in, and it's just gonna be insane.
Right, and that's one of the coolest things about this game, is that there's so much they can do with it, you know?
Never gets old. Only is constant updates.
Yeah.
Alright, so the list of questions is over, but I do have a few still in mind.
Excellent.
So, in the current, YouTube, landscape, you have a lot of, people, say, Dream, for example, yeah? That, can grow and get so many subscribers in such a short amount of time. What do you think of that?
Number one, it's really impressive, but, number two, Minecraft is one of those games where there's so many people watching that there's a huge pool. Let's say you did,
if there's a huge pool, there's also going to be a huge pool of content creators, meaning more competitiveness.
Right. So it's more competitive, but there's also more. There's more people watching. So if you have a game like Subway, Subway Surfers, or just some random small game, you can't get millions of views on it probably because there's not millions of people watching that sort of content. But he has a lot of people watching, and he has fantastic content. And I really respect, like, there's so much time and effort in the videos. It's really, really impressive.
Yeah. Alright, but yeah, like what you've said about or the fact that Minecraft's such a huge game. Well, there is one person, I think you've heard of him, Ultra Jason, pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been gaining a lot of attraction in like the same kind of way. Like, I think only like a few weeks ago he was at 20,000 subscribers, and now he's nearing 70,000. Which I want to ask you, like, what do you think of that? Like this insane growth. Like,
there's a BFB on my screen and it's not popping for some reason. I gotta record.
That's weird. Yeah.
So.
That's weird. I just realized that.
Alright, let's stop pulling it.
My
towers are just ignoring it.
Alright, boat pull again. Try to boat pull.
Yeah.
Yeah, you boat pull that. Oh, that's strange.
That's strange.
Suspicious.
Oh, there it goes. It disappeared. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, regarding Ultra Jason, huge props. Number one.
Yeah, definitely.
He has number one. He's making his own thumbnails and stuff, but he's found a way that the YouTube algorithm loves what he's doing, and the people watching. He has a lot of people watching his videos that just. And I guess if you just find something that people really want to watch and you keep doing it, and he's doing what he did is he found something that works and he does it over and over again. And I know that when you say it like that, it does sound bad. It's a really good strategy, and he's doing really well, and it's really just cool the content he's making. You know, there's not anyone making content like it.
Yeah.
And so huge props to him, and he is soaring. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
More than anyone else in the community, probably.
Yeah, definitely. Like, if I had to, like, I expect, like, before the end of January, or maybe February, I'm not sure. It'll probably be at 100,000, but I'm not sure about that yet. By the way...
Yeah, it'll be close.
Yeah. By the way, you should probably, send a big rush, because round 40 is coming.
Oh,
and,
that is a good idea, so I might do that right now.
Yeah. I'll just try to defend, because that's fun. Just try to defend.
I'm gonna send all I have, though.
Oh my god.
I'll just leave it.
Okay, I probably won't be able to defend. Okay. I underestimated the amount of bans that would come my way. Gotta be honest, this is kind of scary. Like, I have 7k eco. Don't think that'll help that much. I mean, I am kind of popping them. Oh god. Alukian, why?
Maybe, because it is shredding through multiple at once.
Yeah.
There might be just too many.
I think just a little bit too many. What if I do pop the BID layer?
Yeah, keep tower boosting.
Yeah, I'm just spamming my tower boost button. Thing is, currently my boomerangs aren't doing that much, but when they do pop, then the ZOMGs will just be stunned completely.
Yeah.
But I think I am dead though. This is just too many BIDs. Like, how many is this? There's like 6 BIDs.
Open sucks up a BID.
What, really?
I think. I'm not sure.
Oh!
One of the BIDs just disappeared.
Oh, I mean, I did use the tree's ability, so maybe, yeah. I mean, it's down to 4, which is good, but I don't think, I think that's the end of me. Oh! Oh, that was so close. Yeah.
That was insane. Superjombombo is super strong.
Yeah. How many I'm gonna check how many BADs that is. Like, for the people watching, you can see it on screen how many that was. But yeah, it's a good game, Alukian.
Yeah, good game right there. Thank you so much for having me. Good stuff.
You're welcome. Anyway, I hope you had a great time watching, and I hope, Alukian, you also enjoyed being on the show.
Absolutely, yeah. Everyone, be sure to brush your teeth.
Be sure to brush your teeth, stay hydrated, and subscribe. So, hope everyone has a good day. Goodbye, y'all.